We are so back playing more Symphony of the Night, trying to steal some world records from the poor people over on the Long Library Discord. Let's go ahead and make sure that this is set up, hopefully, and get started. This is a world record by Scrimps. This is an Expedition seed. We haven't played Expedition in a long time, so hopefully I don't forget how to play it. So
That's going to be a new sub.
whatever. I'm just going to do this. Surely that's not a library card. It doesn't matter. So, Kumai, thank you very much for the gifted sub. And if you're watching on YouTube, you can subscribe for free if you would like to. It's the best way to help me out for free. Why am I throwing all my shit away? This is a problem. You know what? It's fine. I'll just friggin' do this. I don't need... I'm going to hit him with the casual strats. It's my first time playing the game. It's fine, as long as Maria doesn't show up. We only lost, like, 10 seconds. It's fine. It's fine. It's not that big of a deal. And I saved time by not going my way for the going out of my way for the other items, so we're fine. This is optimal. This is what world record gameplay looks like. Isn't that right? Everybody who's been subscribed and has been watching all the videos, they know that just because a run doesn't start out looking amazing doesn't mean it's not world record, okay? Some people have been saying that I'm washed, that I've been dealing with the absolute nightmare that is moving across the country and then dealing with a unhelpful landlord / property management company. That may be true, and that may have impacted my ability to play Symphony of the Night, but you know what? We're so back. I got a lot of good news today about them actually fixing stuff. So they're doing the bare minimum. Let's fucking go, gamers. So it seems like in about a week or two, I might be able to live in my house the way that I want to, which is unheard of. Let's freaking go. Yeah, it's the American dream. I've already skipped a few checks, haven't I? But it's not that big of a deal, right? Because we're playing Expedition, so all the equipment checks are potential relic checks, which is interesting. That's a Marcel. I don't need it, so I'm not going to grab it. I'm going to do this, actually. I'm going to do some silly stuff, because I want to. Yeah, there's 105 checks. What are the chances I skip one? Well, the thing is I'm also going to have to come back, presumably, because Expedition still has complexity 8, I want to say, right? So there is a solid chance that I have to come back. Nothing there. So the thing I like about this preset is just, it's a bunch of movement. You're just checking a bunch of checks and moving as fast as you can, which is a lot of fun for me specifically. Royal Cloak, we don't need it. So I think it's a lot of fun. The American dream is what you feel after leaving your third shift for the day? Well, yeah, of course. Yeah. Well, the thing is you work that hard so you can give all of your money to the person that owns the property that you rent. Obviously. Because they deserve it more, honestly. Vorpal? Nice. Like, they worked really hard, I assume. Probably. Maybe. More presets should put Batmaster Air Brake. More presets should just be Batmaster. We should just play more Batmaster is what I'm thinking. It's so good. The cowards at the Long Library are scared. Whoa. All right, let's start to remember the actual checks we need to do. Like this one. We also got a diamond, so the shop is going to be potentially pretty good for us. I'll play Batmaster all day, don't tempt me. We need it, because Batmaster never got a chance to be a tournament preset for any reason, right? Oh, I have to fucking use spells? What is this? Not spellbound? What do you mean I get to use spells? I'll take my Mitsu, thank you very much. There's part of the Brazilian tournament? Oh. I didn't know there was a Brazilian tournament. Am I that out of the loop? Maybe I am. Was it relatively recently, or did I just like completely miss it? That's a lot of tournaments. Yeah, there was a Brazilian of them. Our first Vlad relic. Don't mind if I do. That was like 2 years ago? Okay, I'm completely out of the loop then. Huh? Okay, we can go and check. Oh, shit. Getting Wolf this early is interesting. Because now we can go check, what's it called? Give me that. Karma coin, chat. I will pick it up just for you. There's a chance that we use it. I'm going out of my way for this, so it better be worth it. Yeah, the jewel sword check is something we can do later. I guess now we go this way. Mod, start a coin flip prediction. And remind me about it before I beat the game. It was just after my multi-preset tournament? Oh, okay. Yeah, that multi-preset tournament, instead of Nimble, I wanted to do Batmaster, but people were too scared. The cowards at the time, terrified of the prospect of having to play a good preset.
I'll suck you dry.
Yo, Zazamel, thank you for the 35 months. Thank you for the best of luck. All right, let's do Olorox's quarters now. I could go back and do entrance now, and I think maybe I will, actually, just in case. Fuck it, we ball. Oh, snap, the timer is covering up the gamble. Ah, you'll be fine. You guys can figure it out. That's my bad. I had to move some stuff around because the camera made everything look kind of weird, so. Yo, that's Swamp Fuzz. Welcome. Can I get a library card for your boy? Maybe. I was supposed to do this the first time. But I forgot. My bad. Best I can do is a meal ticket? Fuck. Ooh, I'll take this, though. More magic equals more problems? Is that true? More mana equals more problems. Giant face OMG. You're saying my face is giant? That's kind of rude. You don't just comment on people's faces like that. Okay. Also, I do need a... Actually, let me just do this. The second Buffalo Star is pretty important. Don't... 3Ks together is not the thing that you think it means. If you're trying to shorten OK, you can just write 1K. You can write 2Ks. 3 is not good, man. You're 2 for 2. You're striking out right now. You got one more chance to post a normal chat message. It looks like there's a beach behind me. Yeah, I'm chilling on the beach. What's the life's a beach? And there's sand in my ass. How does the saying go? Okay, let's do this. Get these checks done quickly. Still no mana, or not mana prism, but still no library card. Hamburger. Dude, imagine being the Hamburglar and your job is to steal all the hamburgers and then you end up in fucking Dracula's castle in 1752 or whatever the fuck. It's like, dude, what the fuck? Ronald got me all the way out here? I'm calling Mayor McCheese, bro. Get me out of here. The counterintelligence operation has gotten too crazy. Yo, the prob, you guessed the correct sub-alert. Let's fucking go. I am bad at the game. I don't need that. I simply won't die. Hamburglar Belmont. That's what I'm saying, dude. Okay, there was basically nothing here. I should have just skipped it. But now... Actually, I'm gonna warp. I was trying to think about going through Chapel. And in a way, if I had saved Chapel, maybe that would have been good. I don't know. No, but I needed Chapel to get the wolf. Whatever. PSP Batwolf strats. Look, we gotta do what we gotta do. I'm trying to not do it too much, but... If you're playing on the PSP version, you can missed bat. It's just dumb as fuck. Much like many things. What up, Denali? Let's go this way. I'll take that. We're already at 11 minutes. I feel like we've done a lot, but also not that much, all things considered. We got the Dank Shield, the Gold Circlet. I'm just here for the Gamba. That's fair enough, you know? You gotta get your fix in somehow. I do like the blue trail following the bat. It's pretty sick. Karma coin on all rocks. I am trying to steal a world record here, so I'm gonna try and avoid using an unnecessary thing if I don't have to, but so I'm gonna wait until I know whether or not I've already lost the record or have won. So I'll try to avoid using it unnecessarily since this it's meant to be a speed run, okay? Hack the game just to make the color cycle. There are certain like color changing palettes that do exist in game that you could change Alucard's sprite to. It's possible, but it doesn't happen. I don't know. It's one of those things. During a clock opening animation, yeah, probably, yeah. That's not bad. I still lose time because of the menu, but if I have to menu to put on the holy glasses, then it doesn't matter as much. So you're on to something for sure. We could cycle the colors, but is it really worth it? I'm sure some people will think it's cool. That could be a Fenor, but it's probably not worth going on my way for and checking. Could be just Silver Crown. I always forget like what the sprite differences are supposed to be for that. I've already killed Minotaur Werewolf, so let's get out of here. And then we go here. Blammo. Metal. Also, is it legal to have a medal that's not made out of metal? Like, why? Surely the origin of the word metal is that of metal, the material. But then they just, like, diverged? Or metal? Oh, shit. Who's meddling in my medals? I only want medals, but they keep meddling. So I don't get medals. Also, Tearfing is not a check in equipment. According to the map, Tearfing is not a check. Is that true? It is. Okay, so it's just classic tracker doesn't work. I swear to God, this tracker hasn't like actually functioned properly in such a long time. It's always just like tiny things like that. But I mean, I get it. I get it. It's not an easy thing to just have working all the time. No, okay, we do need that. Potentially. I'll grab it. The more mana, the better. Oh, shit. I shouldn't have picked up the fairy scroll, but I'll pick it up anyways because it's funny. Spoiler map that can take spoiler text and display the relics on the map yesterday. Oh, shit. Sonic 3's hyper Sonic mid-air jump. I've never played Sonic 3 and did the Sonic 3 hyper mid-air jump. So I can't comment on that idea. Also, I have to do this shit. Fuck! I miscounted. There it is. Huge time loss. Massive time loss. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 14. Wow, we needed that. Let's fucking go. That's huge for us. When in doubt, always skip. I'll take the girthy boy. Can I get a library card? Fuck. You need the big emeralds? They made more emeralds, but they're big? I should play the Sonic games at some point. The super emeralds. The Master Emerald. That's why they have Red Knuckles or Red Sonic or whatever his name is. Blue Knuckles? .png. Yeah. Huh, you mean the Chaos Emeralds? You can't take back the emeralds, Eggman, because I'd put them in my ass. Damn you, Sonic. Oh, shortcut unlocked. Let's fucking go. I guess I'll check the shop first. Don't mind me. My people need me, etc., etc. You guys know the meme.
I'm interested in this.
I mean, good stuff, but I don't need it. And I don't need it.
Thank you.
Cool.
Farewell for now.
Wah, 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 wah. I don't need it. Yo, what up, Weecock? Me when I wake up first thing in the morning, mouth dry. I don't need it. Mostly because I just don't want to get out of bed. Yeah, it's probably worth. My MP's looking probably pretty good right now. Oh, that hurts. You know what I've really been like randomly like craving to play is Sonic Adventure. Since we're bringing up Sonic, it's been a long time since I've replayed Sonic Adventure, and I don't think I've ever played with the PC version with all the mods that are supposed to make it not terrible. Yo, what up, Mike Hager? Welcome, welcome. I'm going the wrong way. Stealing from myself? No. I'm stealing from the poor people over on the Long Library Discord that just want to race Symphony of the Night in peace, but I'm too busy showing up after the fact to beat their race times, aka their world records on these randomizer seeds. It's definitely not clickbait, I promise. Yeah, we'll go this way. Do I want to wait 30 seconds for this check? Not really, but I want to not leave anything left unturned because we still have a random ring to find. We still have random relics as well. So coin flip would have been decent here, yeah. I'll just do it now. Whatever. You guys have been patient. It's Tails. Okay. That's the wrong one. Oh, no. Ugh. All right, let's go. It just a bit aged about as well as GoldenEye. The thing is I actually like a lot of what happened in Sonic Adventure 1, specifically while playing as Sonic. I think the game is actually pretty fun. If you are accustomed to the jank of the game's physics engine and like know a little bit of the skips and stuff, the game gets a lot better. It's one of those games where, in my opinion, the game gets a lot better once you know how to break it a little bit. But not everybody's ready for that take. Sometimes you get more enjoyment out of a game when it's broken than when, you know, and because it's broken, you get more enjoyment out of it. The developers didn't intend for you to enjoy it in that way, but who cares? You're enjoying it in that way. So, like, the developers can eat a butt. Also, I have to remember to do these checks. Adventure 2, I also like a decent amount, but the problem with Adventure 2 is you have to play the mech stages. Yeah, Sonic Adventure 1 speedruns are really cool. Okay, you know, surely the next one will be Christogram. Ever played wrong characters in stages in Adventure? No. I know the randomizer lets you do that. There's like a Sonic Adventure randomizer where it like does all sorts of crazy shit. Where you'll be playing as fucking Eggman in the Sonic stage or whatever. No impossible challenge today. I think I need to change the rules. Because the karma coin thing is cool and all, but it's the last, like, what? 40 attempts, it feels like. Like, the last 30 attempts, I don't think we ever have seen a karma coin. It's just not coming up enough. So, like, the main conceit of the challenge is kind of, not main conceit, but the main gimmick of the new version just isn't coming up enough. And I think it's causing a little bit of fatigue on my end. So, I think it just needs an overhaul in the rules. So I might just do something with it soon. I don't know. Bonus hit when you find a meal ticket. Yeah, bonus hit of weed. Every time I take damage, I have to take a hit of weed. The hit for hit challenge. Oh shit. Okay, that's a progression item. I have to go find the... Oh wait, I know exactly where it is because it's Expedition. So we can go find the stopwatch in just a bit. Nothing here. Okay. Get me out of the water, please. I'm drowning. Yeah, there's fewer than 10 karma coins in the game. Yeah, it was a funny idea, but it just ended up not being... It just didn't work out the way I wanted to, which is unfortunate. Also, what was that? Okay, bronze cuirass. I think we skip the merman statue check for now, because that's like that and the waterfall, yeah, are the only things over there. But I think it's fine for now. Oh. How about if you could guarantee a coin at the shop? But then that takes away like the excitement, you know? I don't know. I'm gonna think about it and talk to you guys about it, especially in the Discord. I'll probably do a lot more ideation on the Discord. So if you want to help out with future challenge runs and stuff like that, definitely join the Discord, !Discord, or it's like linked in the description of all my YouTube videos. Guaranteed I want to avoid anything that's guaranteed. I want it to be random. That's part of, in my mind, the conceit of the challenge is that you have to deal with the random occurrences happening to you. To me, it's not happening enough. Like if there were 30 coins is a lot. I don't know. If the density of coins was higher, then maybe it would work out better, where like on average we're seeing 1 coin every like 10 runs or something like that. And some runs you get like 4 coins, some you get 0, most you get 0. I don't know. Again, I'm trying to avoid any sort of guaranteed drop or guaranteed, like, thing. So, anybody who suggests, well, guarantee one at this spot or guarantee that this enemy drops one, I'm going to ignore you. I appreciate your suggestion, but you are getting ignored. Come on. Oh, fuck me. Okay. What is a good balance of karma coins? That's the thing, is it would need to be tested. There's no way that you could logic that out with just deductive reasoning. Like, you would need to do a shit ton of testing to figure out what the optimal number actually is, in my opinion. I don't think you could just intuit it with math. Also, I guess I might as well pick that up. It's already here. Oh, another karma coin. That's funny. I probably shouldn't be doing this, but whatever. Oh, shit. Never mind. We should be doing this. I also forgot to check Ice Brand. I don't know. We'll figure something out. I'm just a little bit... it's just something that happens. Coming up with a really good, solid challenge run idea takes time. It takes iteration. I've talked about this before. I think most people also just have a different understanding or a different idea of what kind of challenge runs they think are entertaining or interesting to both like watch or play. Because I'm trying to find a balance of both. I'm not trying to just like force myself to play something that I don't enjoy. And I'm also not trying to come up with something that's just boring to watch. And I think right now the balance is just skewed heavily against me to the point where it's not that interesting to watch. Also, yeah, 2 dots on the bottom of the map. Let's fucking go. Like, it can be better, is what I'm saying. Because the general engagement on the challenge is also just lower compared to, like, the previous iteration. So clearly the changes I made did not excite people enough. Impossible bingo. Yeah, that could honestly be part of it, is just change up what I have to do. Because part of the thing that makes this version different is that you have to kill all the bosses, so you can't, like, skip any of them. But that, in and of itself, might just be too much of a restriction currently. Also, I forgot to do this check before I leave. Also, still no library card, which sucks. I don't know. It's something that I'm going to continue to think about while I work on stuff.
A switch. Why don't I press it and see?
I think the draining HP idea is good. Generally for a challenge run, like that was a very fun run that had a lot of stakes and fun stuff going on, but I think unfortunately it's kind of like one of those things where we've already done it. Like I guess I could just do it again. Make it an all bosses run maybe. I think chat interaction would make it pretty interesting. Maybe. The thing is figuring out the right balance for that kind of stuff. I think we just... I mean, we got Cube of Zoe as well, but we're not like... I don't know. It could be all complexity in the first castle, actually. It's possible. See you later, Swamp Fuzz. Take it easy. I mean, we could just play Chaos again, and I plan on playing Chaos again. So, I don't know. I have an idea for something that I want to try, though. So, it'll take some time to set up, though. Oops. There's nothing. So what's left to check is that, and that. I think I'm just going to the second castle then. I'll keep thinking about it, and definitely if you have some ideas, posting them in chat is cool for sure, but chat is a non-permanent thing that will disappear one day and from my brain and whatnot. But posting it in like the Castlevania gamers section of the Discord might be better. And we can have like a discussion there. But there is some interesting stuff that the Chaos stuff was able to do back in the day that I might be able to implement into a challenge run that doesn't rely on viewer interaction as well. Because viewer interaction is very finicky. Sometimes people are super into it and they're ready to game or whatever, and sometimes people just want to watch something and they don't want to be the one typing in chat and making things happen all the time. They just want to watch content and not be super participatory in it, you know? That's one of the things that I found doing Chaos like every single Monday is like people definitely got burnt out on it. I definitely got burnt out on it too, but that's a separate story. There is auto Chaos, yeah. I'd have to down patch the Chaos stuff though. Maybe, I don't know. I'd have to, or down patch BizHawk, because I don't think Chaos would work on BizHawk 2. Whatever this version is. So. But yeah. Long story short, Impossible Challenge is going to go through a bit of a change up before the next time you see it. I might also go back to the idea of trying to do a challenge run in a different game for a little while. Because SotN's always going to be here, but We could try some other games. I need to check out that Dominus Collection randomizer. See how that is. Because if that's any good, then maybe I can do something with that. Cheese. Yeah, no SotN 2. Honestly, I think a big bit of relief would come if we ever did get a SotN 2 on my end, because it's like, okay, I have content I can do now. I think if I started posting Hollow Knight content right now, that would be tough. But it could be a good investment for the future. I don't know. How do I feel about Dead Cells? I like Dead Cells. It's a good game. But it's tough. Tough to make content with. IMHO. Like, I did a couple of Dead Cells videos back in the day, and like, even the week that the SotN DLC came out, those videos did not do particularly amazing or anything like that. In fact, I think they did worse than just me playing a normal randomizer. But it's been a while. Donkey Kong Country, I would love to play as a casual game on stream. I want to play more casual games on stream generally. I just haven't had the time since I've been away for so long and life's been insane, so. That should actually be coming back soon. I mean, we were doing kind of a casual-ish Dark Souls run, but I kind of don't want to do that anymore, to be honest. I was kind of getting burnt out on Dark Souls. And we didn't even get to, like, the worst parts of the game yet. Like, I think we just were about to enter Sen's Fortress or whatever. Croc. There's a lot of games we could be playing. Trust. I am a big lover of casual gaming, and we're going to definitely be doing that. But we'll see. I do kind of think maybe playing some Hollow Knight would be a good idea. Especially in preparation for Silk Song. We get into Quad Rando Archipelago. That too, I need to figure out how Archipelago even works. Because I need to do that anyways. I promised you guys an Archipelago stream, but... Ocarina of Time Rando? Absolutely not. I love Ocarina of Time. I don't know shit about the randomizer, and I ain't about to learn. Starting a new randomizer is also a huge fucking undertaking. I don't think people realize how much effort goes into playing a randomizer for the first time. What's my rank? I don't play ranked on Slippy. When I did play ranked, I think I got placed in gold. But that was like literally the first season ever. Maybe it is. No, maybe Untransforming is just better. Whatever. I'm going to do this first and then save those checks for later, I think. Yeah, undertaking a new randomizer is a lot. What about Zelda: A Link to the Past? Playing casually, I would like to do at some point. Playing the randomizer, absolutely not. Streamer, you know a game that you've never even played before? What if you play the randomizer for that game that also has 7,000 checks in it? This will surely be good content and not you saying, where the fuck do I go? For like 8 hours and then giving up. No, but you don't understand. I like the game, and I know where everything is, so I want to watch you do it, even though you don't have the skills to do so. I should have save splitted this, whatever. Ask Andy to coach me. I don't think Andy would want to coach me. I'm going to be 100% honest. He'd be like, what the fuck? Have you never played this game? And I'll say yes. And he'll say, why are you playing the randomizer? And I'll say, I don't know. And that would be the whole thing. And he'd be like, well, I'm not helping you, bro. And that would be the entire conversation. I'd be like, I don't even blame you. This was a stupid idea. I'm sorry for wasting your time, Andy. The where do I go part is what makes it fun. That's just like your opinion, man. I'm not getting Exodia. I refuse. No, I'm talking about twitch.tv/Andy, the streamer, / link to the past rando / speedrunner / rando main. Is it wrong if I miss the fish? That's why he's chilling right here. It's not wrong. You're allowed to miss the fish. You should have heard Albert on Oates' stream earlier today. He claimed SotN got undeserved credit for the Vania part of Metroidvania as it just does what SM already does. Don't listen to Albert, first of all. Albert is a troll. And I mean that with all the love in my heart. I have met Albert. I have hung out with Albert. He is a absolute hilarious guy. Super sweet. This is a long time ago that we've hung out, though. But he's a troll. He says shit in Oates' chat specifically to get Oates mad and to bait people into arguing with him. So long story short, I'm not going to take the bait, classic Albert, and we move on with our lives. Even if he does genuinely believe that, the correct answer to that sort of engagement bait, whether it's true, like they genuinely believe it or not, is to say, okay, and move on. I think more of society would be in a better spot if we were willing to just say, okay, when people say the most absurd, heinous, stupid shit and not give them any attention. It takes a lot of willpower, but sometimes, and I'm not equating Albert, by the way, to any of the like absolute shit that should be ignored from like an existential level. But sometimes if you see something that you don't like, just don't engage with it. One simple trick that trolls hate. Say okay or don't engage with it at all. Sometimes you just need to say, I ain't dealing with this shit today. I ain't about this. Okay. And then, yeah, exactly. Just hit him with them. Okay. The Peanuts room anything? No, it is not. It's just Peanuts. What's the time at? 43? It's not amazing right now, I'll be honest. I'm not feeling amazing about our time, but... Aniv was in the stream the other day. Aniv is back? Oh, hell yeah. I'm so happy to hear that. They got him out of maximum security prison finally. Fuck you, asshole. Put this back on. Probably just do this, to be honest. There we go. Put the mana prism back on. Tell Aniv not to talk about bones ever again, I know. You can't grind bones anymore, chat. Who would have thought? Fuck! I mean, we've done a lot of the checks already. We just haven't found a lot of Vlad relics. I'm kind of getting concerned. Final Vlad has to be left in the first castle somewhere, if I had to guess. Probably locked behind rings? Like, Merman probably leads to the other ring, which leads to Final Vlad. So we just need to find the other two Vlads before we decide to dip, I think. Potentially. Can't grind bones, but what about boners? I've been grinding boners since... God, I mean... For a few years, it was basically all I was doing with my free time. So, have I checked Lesser Demon? No. I do not have Form of Mist yet. Okay, Ring of Vlad. So we just need one more Vlad relic and then probably go back to the first castle if I had to guess. That's pretty big. That's pretty huge. Okay. I am going to do all of this stuff because, like, every check is equally likely at this point. The house is almost livable. And by that, I mean work orders have been put in to make the house livable. So that was good news. I have internet at my place, and I almost am able to have it set up for streaming. I'm still at my friend's place. I just moved to a different room because it has better acoustics in this room. So if that's a library card, I'm going to be so happy. Oh my God. Let's fucking go, dude. Finally. It only took a billion checks in 12 billion years, but we finally found the goddamn thing. I'm still a little pissed about your situation. You're a little pissed. The guaranteed library card's behind the spike breaker room, right? Reverse spike breaker, right? Reverse entrance. Oh, that one. Gotcha. Is there a SotN world record for 100% bestiary? Yes. And I have it, and I think it's like 7.5 hours from like a few years ago. We're gonna actually be doing that run again. So. Oh shit. That's surprising that we found both rings. Both rings into Mist, into Final Vlad. Whoa. No Galamoth HP drop check. Yes, because it is a life max up. That drop is not randomized. Enemies that drop life max ups will always drop life max ups. Except for Doppelganger, or not Doppelganger, the evil Castlevania 3 trio. But that's because there was a relic programmed into that room. Why are the warps not fast? That must have been a misclick when they made the seed, probably. Doug Trio. Every once in a while, I wonder if I should just give up and become a Pokemon streamer. I think I could just go back to the first castle, actually. Should I just go back to the first castle now? Maybe with a save split. I am worried that I might be missing something, though. Do I like them Pokemons? I like some Pokemon games. Like, Gen 3 is really cool. Gen 4 is okay. Gen 5 is pretty cool. And then after that, I gave up. Gen 1 and 2 they're not real. They're not real video games. I don't think Pokemon actually started until Gen 3. So, Gen 2 is peak. It's not peak. Gen 2 is actually really bad. But you're blinded by nostalgia, but that's okay. I shouldn't say Gen 2 is really bad. Gen 2 is heavily overrated. By people who were 10 years old when it came out. So they were like the perfect, you know, age to be like, oh my god, oh, they made Pokemon again, but it's everything again, oh. And besides, if you want to play Gen 1 or Gen 2, just play the remakes. That was back when Pokemon remakes were actually good. Heart Gold, Soul Silver are just better ways to experience Gen 2. And Fire Red, Leaf Green are literally perfect video games. If you were 10 years old when Gen 1 came out, that means you were 10 or 11 when Gen 2 came out. Because they are like a year apart. Again, Pokemon discourse aside. Fuck, I got baited. Okay. Merman statue it is. What's the fucking complexity of this damn preset? I thought it was pretty high, was it not? The shit ass down the street stole your Game Boy? Fuck. It is 8. How is... Am I miscounting? I felt like rings had to be a part of it. So this has to be missed then, probably. Oh, I'm forgetting the, No, because I found... Echo behind the demon. Huh. Yo, Tactics re-release, I do think I want to play that. Unironically, we can do a Tactics challenge run. I can finally do the monster-only run. Wrong way. Tactics monster only was a fun idea. We started it and got to chapter 2 a long time ago, and then I gave up because I got bored. Yeah, Final Fantasy Tactics. The only Tactics game worth playing, in my opinion. I've seen someone do chicken only? Dude, that sounds brutal. How do you even get past, fucking Gafgarian? How do you get past, what's his name? The solo fight with Ramza in the, one guy. Tactics Advanced is also good. I want to say that. I'll put it on the record. Final Fantasy Tactics and Final Fantasy Tactics Advanced are both very good video games. I like Tactics Original more. By a little bit. But they are both S-tier video games, IMO. But yeah, I would assume chicken is like impossible. Me and SMT fanboy, how do you play a Final Fantasy game? That's the fun part. You don't. Final Fantasy Tactics is barely a Final Fantasy. That's why I like it so much, because I'm not that big into Final Fantasy. Yeah, the PSP remake exists. That is true. But fun fact about the PSP remake, it seems like a lot of the stuff in the PSP remake is not from the original team that made the game. So they're kind of pissed about it. Wait, why do I have 2 library cards? I don't know. Did I get a second library card at some point? Jobs and races is basically it, yes. And also it does future Castlevania, future Final Fantasy games did tie back into Ivalice, or like the land that Final Fantasy Tactics takes place. Like, isn't Final Fantasy 14 all takes place in like Ivalice or whatever? '12 as well, yeah. I know 14, there's a lot of crossover with like tactics and stuff. It is the Final Fantasy theme park, I understand. But also, you know, yeah, I'm gonna do this. I forgot Spike Breaker's a thing. '12 is fully in Ivalice. Okay, gotcha. There's more Final Fantasy games after 6? Yeah, and some of them are good. I need to finish 7. One of these days. One of these days I'll become an RPG enjoyer. Probably once I'm old and I have nothing better to do with my life, and then I can be the RPG gamer I was born to be. They'll have a cure for astigmatism and dyslexia. And as soon as that happens, it's fucking over, dude. Okay. Now we go second castle, win the game. I'm not getting this world record. I'm missing a Vlad relic somewhere. I'm probably supposed to already have that Vlad relic, which makes me worried that it's one of the ones I skipped. If it's one of the ones I skipped and I lose because of that, that fucking sucks. Because I've only skipped like 2 relics. I was an RPG enjoyer, then I got into Dark Souls. Yeah, it'd be like that. I also would probably just need to do more speedruns in general. I haven't done like legit speedrunning in quite a while. That's kind of what I want to try and do with the Dawn of Sorrow stuff, but Dawn of Sorrow is such a brutal game. I don't know. We'll see if I have the energy to try and do it later today. I can speedrun these nuts. I've thought about it, yeah. It's always an option. I feel like it's just kind of a dull period for Castlevania gamers. It has been for a while, but I feel like the SotN Decomp project is like, you know, we had the Maria thing come out, and that was really cool. There's like tournament stuff happening for the randomizer in the background, which is cool. But like a huge news that we can all be excited about, I feel like hasn't happened in a long time for Castlevania fans. Did I skip a check down there? No, down here. I always forget if the first one's a check or not. It's the middle one. Ocean? I hardly notion. Do-do. I'm just hoping that the final relic is somewhere here. That's not a relic check. Why did I do that? Yeah. Ow. I took damage start over. Wrong run. Wrong challenge run. This, we're just trying to steal the world record, which does not look possible. I need to find the Vlad relic right here. Maybe it's possible. I'm starting to think that I left the Vlad relic back in the first castle, but we'll see. That or I needed to skip more stuff, maybe. I don't know. That's the wrong room. It's up here. Dude, yeah, that's GG's. There's no way we can get there in time. So if we find it in the next couple of rooms, that means I needed to skip like 1 or 2 more locations or something. Or use my library cards better, maybe. I don't know. That's another option as well. I guess, yeah, I'll be safe and grab this warp. What are the people that gambit? Nobody gambit on me stealing world record, so. We can do another coin flip, though. Will I get second place, though? I don't know what second place was. So, we'll just do the coin flip. Have some fun with it. Probably another library card. What up, Dark Squall? Hope you're doing well. We can maybe get second. Depends on where this last Vlad is. If you ain't first, it's true. Sometimes you try your best and you don't succeed. Also, those stupid freaking spirits just flew into nothing. Oh, I did forget those. Did I? It simply is just not there. It's probably right there, isn't it? I also forgot to do the oh yeah, I just missed some checks. That's really bad. It's fine, Copium. Everything is okay, Copium. Yeah. Mistakes were made somewhere. I just don't know where. This preset's weird in that regard. Like, I don't even know what I should have done differently or what the meta is for a preset like this, you know? Like, what do you skip? What don't you skip? There's so many checks. Be fast and eat ass. I'm doing one of those things. That's for sure. Spike breaker? Doesn't really matter. Just wondering. Meta is density, then skip complexity where you can. Yeah, but that... Okay, never mind. That doesn't answer my question. But thank you. That's really vague. Yes, but that's on purpose. Essentially, that means there is no meta outside of just normal randomizer stuff. There are reverse library cards in this preset. Are there? Because it's not showing up that there's reverse library cards. So am I getting fucked by the tracker not working and the preset lying? Yes, it's baked in. Okay, awesome. So that's like not confusing at all, right? You guys understand that? That's not confusing at all. That no, you have to remember this preset, it doesn't have to show you that there's reverse library cards because it's baked in. Yeah, yes. Yeah, no, that would have changed everything. That explains why I'm like many minutes behind, because I didn't make use of an actual useful mechanic. Cool. Cool. No, I'm not mad. It's fine. I'm not mad. This is why I think the randomizer pisses me off sometimes, because I want it to not be so complicated, but we live in a world where the randomizer is the most complicated thing to ever fucking exist. Like, how does a new player deal with all of this shit? But also, it is really cool that all this stuff does exist. So it's a weird... Like, it's literally my job to play this randomizer, and I don't even know how this fucking shit works. You could argue it's because I'm stupid as all hell. Or you could argue that it just is bad conveyance. It's an oversight? I know. I'm not saying that you're a bad person and you need to die because of it. I'm just complaining. Let a motherfucker complain on his own stream. Yeah, like, why am I wishing death upon people? I will say there is no one in this stream right now that I'm wishing death upon, probably. Okay? So, like, we can move on from that idea, most likely. Okay? Like, we can just move on. This is Spike Breaker? I have not thrown the coin. I don't know. It's whatever. There are many things that I wish were different, but, like, I don't think there's an easy way to fix them, so I'm just complaining about it. Okay, so it wasn't here. I just assume it's one of the checks that I've missed at this point, because I don't think it can be on the right side, unless I lost like 10 minutes from not using the reverse library card immediately. But whatever. Yeah, I checked Jewel Sword very early on. We're back, all right. Yeah, I think it's pretty relatable to say that there are things that I don't like, but I don't know how to fix them, so I'm just complaining right now. I think that's a pretty relatable feeling. Well, there was a relic there. What check even is that? Oh, the reverse waterfall. I guess I'll go that way now. I just don't even care at this point. I'm just, like, frustrated. I don't know. I think the obfuscation of information in these randomizers is probably, like, the thing that frustrates me the most. as somebody who plays it so often. And the other thing that makes me just wonder, like, how does a new player even begin to feel confident playing this? Granted, the real answer is don't feel confident, just have fun with it and don't, like, take it too seriously. But if you're somebody who's like, oh, wow, I want to get in on these races and, like, compete, I feel like it's really hard to grow the community when things are so messy. And then that's that. Okay. So I just feel bad is all. I'm just worried that it's one of those things that'll never be, I don't know. Maybe I'm just being a doomer about it. It's newish? Well, no. There was specifically a fix for other presets to show an indication of whether or not reverse library cards are on. This preset originally had reverse library cards, but because the fix wasn't implemented to this preset, it never showed the indication that reverse library cards are on. You just had to know that it was on. And that's the type of shit that pisses me off. It was here? Ugh, whatever. It pisses me off because it's like, oh, damn, I just forgot a key mechanic that's specific to this preset and none of the other ones. A similar thing happened with one of the tournament presets, I forget which, where you just had to memorize that this is the preset where you have a warp open immediately to outer wall. Is it in any of the other presets? No. But you just had to remember that this is the preset where that's the thing. And there's like a billion of those tiny little niche things that exist where, oh, in this preset, you have to remember this small interaction that makes a big difference. And then in this preset, it's slightly different. And then in this preset, it has warps open, but not this warp. And then shortcuts are also open, but not every shortcut because we can't have every shortcut because it's not just this preset. It's every preset in the game is like this. You have to memorize a laundry list of random things that, oh, this is the preset where you're allowed to shit your pants. Okay, gotcha. Oh, this is the preset where actually you get to do this. This preset was also supposed to be discontinued at some point, right? It says on the website that this preset's supposed to be discontinued. Because I looked at the preset on SotN.io to remind myself what the preset was, and that wasn't enough. The preset said, oh yeah, this is getting discontinued, and also it has the equipment checks. Have fun. So I even looked up the preset beforehand to try and remember, okay, what is this preset all about? And that still wasn't enough. So that's what I'm venting my frustrations is if it's literally my job to know how to play this game and speedrun the randomizer, and I went to the website of the randomizer to look at the description of the preset and I still am missing key information about it, I think that is a conveyance problem. Full stop. I don't think the answer is, oh, actually, you need to go to symphony.fun.org to get the true information about the preset. It's like I did my due diligence to try and figure this shit out, and it still wasn't enough. That's the part I'm frustrated about. And it's not just this preset. It's every single preset is like this. There's very few that people just fully intuit from beginning to end, you know? And this has been a problem since forever. The only way to get the true information is to get it from Medusi.com. That's what I'm saying, yes. The one website that has everything you could ever need, Medusi.com. I don't know. I wish there was a way to simplify it. I also think we just have way too many fucking presets, but that's its own separate issue. There we go. So, what was I supposed to do there? Coin? Oh, yeah, you're right. Probably do right side and then reverse library card. And that's where I would have found the Vlad relic. That's how I would have found the Vlad relic early. It was tails. All right, now I'm gonna murder this guy again. GG's.
Go back whence you came.
I don't know.
Trouble the soul of my mother no more.
How?
Either way,
that I've been so defeated?
I can't even be mad at myself because it's like, what was I supposed to do?
Doomed ever since you lost
know?
the ability to love.
I'm gonna move the timer actually.
Sarcasm. For what profit is it to a man?
I'll move it up here.
If he gains the world,
Whatever, it's fine.
loses his own
I'm not
soul.
actually mad. I'm just like, this just reminds me of one of my biggest frustrations with the randomizer as a whole. That has been a
Tell me.
problem since the beginning of season 3, I want to say, which was when presets became a thing. So this has just been a problem since forever.
If you cannot live with them,
So,
then at
like,
least
I
do
don't
them
know.
no harm.
Like, I can't even, like, so much would have been different if I knew about the reverse library card thing that it's
She
like,
would love
you
you
know,
for all of eternity.
Lisa,
it would have changed the route significantly.
farewell, my son.
So I can't even be like, oh, I did this wrong. It's like, whatever. It's fine. Next time, I will make sure to read an entire book's worth of information before playing any randomizer. And you have my word, YouTube. And if you subscribe right now, I am guaranteed to always, I'll show up at night and tuck you in before bed and maybe give you a good night kiss if you've been good. See you later, YouTube. Have a good one. Bye-bye.